Alright, what's up everybody? My name is Zelkenon and welcome back to another episode of Smite Super Builds. And today we have Aphrodite, a requested build, since, Focus Voidstone is no longer in the game and whatnot, and it's been quite a while, whatever, but, moving on, let's go ahead and jump right in. So we're going to start with actives. Now, Aphrodite's she's not played too much in Conquest, not that I've seen too much, but if so, I see her like in a support, or even sometimes in a solo lane. In that case, address actives accordingly. If not, these are some other good actives to help overall as a good support. This is not a mage build, it's just purely support. So Heavenly Agility really helps out your teammates, mainly because you boost everybody's ground speed. And then also their healing is also increased by 25%. So that's going to allow you to heal them even greater. So it's a really great active to have to help your teammates out. Now we're also going to get Salvation for increased healing, give everybody else more HP and MP. And you yourself also get some good MP5 back. And then we're going to go with Shoes of Focus. We're going to go with max cooldown reduction so we can use our heals more often. And we can also switch with our smooches who we want to heal. So these are our cooldowns right here. Now R1, it gets less and less as you level it up. So it goes down to 7.2, 7.2, 7.2, and then 42 seconds. It's really nice overall, looking good. Same thing with her 3. As you put points into it, the cooldowns do reduce. But in case you're wondering, our next cooldown reduction item is Chrono Spinning now. It's really up to you what you want. If you're fighting against a lot of physicals and you're being focused more, you definitely want to get a Breastplate of Valor. You're not going to get the MP5, but you're going to get a pretty decent amount of mana overall. You're still going to get the 25% cooldown reduction, but instead of 75 magical power, you're going to get about 75 physical defense. So you can find it under cooldown, go to Breastplate, and it's right up here. Breastplate of Valor. So the buff work really fine. Of course, just me trading power for defense. If you're fine with that, then go for that. It's really up to you. But yeah, the Healing Rod, this is definitely a must-have. It's a really obvious key item to have on all healers that you want to do. Now, if you're in Assault, you may want to get this as your first item. Some people get Cronus Pin as their first item, which that's typically the route I get. I typically get Cronus Pin for mainly all my mages when I play Assault. It's my very first item. It's just a really great sustain. You get your cooldown reduction, you get a lot of power. And then I'll follow up with the Healing Rod after that. And then go with boots. So moving on, we're going to go with Bancroft's Talon. Lifesteal works really great on healers to help heal yourself while you are casting a heal on yourself, if that makes sense. So pretty much what I mean by this, by having all this lifesteal, is if you take damage and you use your 3, you're going to get your heal from your 3, and then you're also going to get magical lifesteal. So it's extra heals on top of you, so that way you don't have to build really tanky or a lot of HP or anything. So the lifesteal actually, helps so much healing your own self without being tanky. But also Bancroft's Talent offers a lot of magical power. I'll definitely also pick this up if you're going Breastplate of Valor, because you're going to lose quite a bit of magical power. So with the amount of magical power you get from Bancroft's Talent, kind of makes up for that. Also the passive is really great. Polynomicon, now this is, it's a good item for Aphrodite if you're into that, helping your teammate as far as damage. So Polynom works really well in combination after you stun them with your 1. So you smooch them, they be stunned, then Polynom, that's going to hit kind of hard. Or you can do maybe your smooch, you can drop your birds, and then Polynom. And that can probably get your maximum damage out, and then if you can get close enough, just drop your 2. So Polynom works really well with that. If you don't want Polynom, other great items are Lifesteal, Pythagorum's Piece. A little pricey, but overall it's a lot of magical power for you and a lot of lifesteal for you as well, and also the great aura effect. The aura effect also affects you, so yeah. Also, if you're fighting indie healers or high health regeneration gods, definitely get Divine Ruin. That shut them down. So gods like Shock, Hercules, Vamana, those gods that have high health regeneration, this will shut them down. Also, obviously, it will shut down healers. And then finally, Rod of Tutti. So I'm going to go over to Raw real quick and do some damages. So you can see our magical power on the bottom left. We have 625. That's a lot of magical power. So, I mean, it still won't hurt to get Breastplate if you'd rather have it. You won't lose that much. So as you see, the lifesteal I get back, it's just massive. So in case you didn't see that, I'm going to do that. Poly, hit him for like 400. Birds take him 114. R2 hits him about 535. So that's really good. So that's going to wrap it up for the video. Hope this helps you guys out. I'll see you guys later.